Hey guys, I just want to show you a bicycle conversion kit. Of course, it could be used for anything, and including a scooter or like a smaller dirt bike, that kind of thing. I buy quite a bit from China, as you guys know, and this one is one of my favorite kits I get from them. I'll share a link, but it's a 1500 watt, and it can be anywhere from 36 to 60 volts. And the beauty of it is, one, they do much better documentation. It's much easier to hook up. And two, it comes with the display. It comes with the power that also shows you the voltage, battery voltage. So it has the throttle with it. It has the display with it, the controller, and it is a little pricier for a Chinese one, but it definitely is worth it in my opinion. A lot of times you're really fumbling around to set up your because they don't document it or whatever. Sometimes it's really hard to set these up. This one is pretty plug and play as far as Chinese go. It has the usual 3 red, blue, yellow, or green, blue, yellow for the motor wires for your brushless motor, and it can of course be a dirt bike or any motor really. And it has the normal Hall connection, the 5 connections, so that's pretty universal, right? Those two are fairly universal when you're setting these up. It has a ton of extra connectors for like your brakes and stuff like that. High brake, low brake. It has the pass connection if you're using a bike where you're pedaling. And what I use on this one, so the connection of course is these two to the motor, and then it has its own display. So the connection to the throttle is right here, and so that's just a straight plug-in. And then you also have the connection to this is for the display, the voltage display. So you have the throttle connection, and then you have the voltage, shows you the voltage of your battery. And then you also have, this is the connection to the display, so it comes with it. And it also has a little offshoot that is for your lights. So you're able to, so it comes with, you don't need a switch for your light. You can just plug that straight into that one. So it's pretty awesome that it comes with this. You don't really have to do anything. You just plug right into those and it comes on and off with your light. For auxiliary lights or like a Bluetooth speaker or something, you can use this one, which is, it's labeled as your tail light power. It's the one that's always on when the bike's on. So I jumper off of that one to do any auxiliary lights or anything that you want powered all the time, like a USB or something. And so you're able to plug in
the
something
Bluetooth
like your
device is connected successfully.
So you can plug in your external speaker, so you can just have your phone on your handlebars and play your own music or whatever. So I do use a 12 volt power inverter, drops it down from the whatever you're using. Again, it could be 36, 48, 60 volts. This happens to be a 48 volt. And it also has 5 speeds. So you can really decide if you want to just dump all the power and go crazy and kill your battery real fast, or you can go a lot more economical and go a lot farther. So it's pretty awesome that it has 5 settings, and it has the different displays, so it'll show you your trip or your just it shows how long you've been on. It has lots of different settings as well. And And like I said, the throttle's built in, and it does. You can buy the kit with the actual twist throttle instead for your dirt bikes. I bought this one just because I'm working on a crazy scooter, overpowered scooter. But so yeah, you just, and then you know, you got your motor wired up, and you hit your throttle there, and there you go. It's 17 miles an hour in first gear, which is kind of ridiculous because when you go to fifth gear on a 48 volt battery, the thing will go like 60 miles an hour. pretty silly, but anyway, it's one of the better kits that I've been able to find on like AliExpress. And if you buy like at the beginning of the month, you can get a discounted coupon. You can get it for $60. I think I paid $55 for this or something. It does take a little while to get it, but other than that, again, the beauty of it is that it comes with most everything you need other than the motor. So, you know, you look around, you can get yourself a nice little bike motor or dirt bike motor, anything. And of course, I like playing with some of these other auxiliaries like the Bluetooth speakers, so you can listen to music while you're riding around. You can, of course, get these power inverters. This is a smaller one that just goes from the 48, well, anything from 20 to 90 volts down to 12 volts. And then you can just plug in a bunch of lights or however you want to do it. If, like, I tend to add way too many lights to mine. You know, you can add 1 million of these little things for $1 a piece or less. And that comes on and off with just pushing the buttons, so you can turn your lights on and off that way. Or you can always just run power all the time, anytime it's on, for your auxiliary stuff. Not a whole lot of connections involved and everything. The documentation's great in English, so this is definitely one of the best kits that I've gotten from China for pretty much anything. In fact, I have a dirt bike that I've been working on that I was testing the connections, because it has this auto learn feature, which is so nice because you just plug those two together and the motor will run for a minute just to calibrate itself, which is very helpful. Because like one I was working on recently, the colors were wrong and I had to keep switching things around in both the HAL and the main phase wire, so that'll save you a bunch of time and save you a lot of a headache. So I'll probably get more of these sets and put them in some of my other projects, some of the smaller bikes for the, you know, because I mean 60 miles an hour is probably a little absurd, and I have a 60 volt battery, so I'll probably see what a 60 volt battery will do with this setup, because everything works. All of this works for any voltage from 36 to 60 volts, and so just depending upon which battery you want to get, you can go pretty crazy. It is rated for 1500 watts, so you don't want to go too crazy, but I don't know. I'll get it in a bike and post another video, but I've been real happy with the ease of setup. It saves you a lot of trouble than fumbling through some of these Chinese controllers that come with no documentation, and the color, you know, even the wires aren't labeled. This one, all the wires are labeled, so it tells you exactly what each set is for. So it's a really good set. So, all right, talk to you later, guys.